Miller Moss. So I heard you guys on your ACC preview just the other day were talking about him and some of the good, some of the bad during his time in LA. So former USC quarterback, spent 4 years there. He now has his final year of eligibility coming to Louisville. In my opinion, a match made in heaven to be coached by Jeff Brom. So this is a guy that in his career put up decent numbers last year against some of the top defenses in the Big Ten. He's highly accurate. He's solid in the pocket. Louisville, I look at them as one of those tier two-ish teams in the ACC that, with the right pieces, certainly the right coach now, can make it interesting and push for at least a conference title appearance. Maybe they get a shot at Clemson or someone else. So looking at the schedule for Louisville and Miller Moss, I like the setup that he gets. That first month really gives him an opportunity to get into rhythm. I think it's Eastern Kentucky, James Madison,
Oh
a
wow.
bye week, then Bowling Green. So he has a month to get in sync with his wide receivers in that offense. So the last thought, Clemson's a Friday night home game in Louisville. And what an opportunity in late November that's going to be for the Cardinals.
They're gonna be hyped up for that one. They always hyped up for Clemson. They play Clemson tough every year. Miller Moss, he showed me flashes of some really good potential, and then he showed me some games where he's turnover prone a little bit. But like I said on the show the other day, I think I credit that to the scheme. I think they're asking him to do too much, and Miller Moss is not the type of quarterback that strikes me as a Superman. Go do everything type quarterback. And then he goes to Louisville, and then how about that backfield he gets?
Yeah.
Bro, two-headed monster back there, Duke Watson and Brown. So I think he take a lot of pressure off his shoulders. I agree. I love the tune-ups early. You know, find some continuity with that offense. Find some rhythm with your receivers against those tune-up games. So I like how everything's going to play out. And you mentioned Brom, being a good quarterback. And one of my co-hosts, Chris, he said the same thing. He said Brom's a QB wizard. So I think this is a match made in heaven, and Louisville third straight season with a plug and play transfer quarterback, and we're gonna see how everything plays out. They're a contender in the ACC, and I think the defense won't be as strong. I think they're gonna
Mhm.
be a lot of shootouts, and it's all gonna come down to Miller Moss when those shootouts. I feel like, but with that backfield, it's gonna take a lot of pressure off of them.